Hey guys, this is Alex Radcliffe from BoardGameCo, and today I'm doing my first playthrough video. If you have any comments, critiques, you see me playing the game wrong, please let me know. This is the first time I'm doing a video like this, and as usual, all feedback is very helpful. So today I'm playing with my Black Panther deck. My Black Panther deck is a Black Panther Leadership deck, so specializing in a lot of allies. And because I'm going for a quicker game for my first playthrough, I'm doing it against Rhino, who is a shorter villain. Now, I'm doing Rhino on a harder level, so I'm doing Rhino on Expert mode, or whatever it is, with the Expert card set, along with Masters of Villainy, or something like that. So anyways, I'm going to start this off, and we're going to start with our hand of 6 cards. And I don't know how much is going to be visible. I'll try to show things and talk through what I'm doing, but we'll go from there. So, I have my 6 cards. Whoops, I forgot to take my starting... T'Challa starts with a Black Panther upgrade, so I'm going to go ahead and take the scheme one. I find the scheme one is a little helpful against Rhino. I'm going to reshuffle. And then we're going to put that into my hand. Okay, so I might play a little bit inefficiently because I'm not used to the pressure of having to talk through what I'm doing and therefore worry about an audience. So if I play inefficiently, it is what it is. Let's start with, we're going to discard Vibranium. Let's just make sure nothing else here. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and discard Vibranium to put my Black Panther upgrade into play. And then I'm probably going to go ahead and discard, yeah, these are actually not great starting cards. I may start with Nick Fury to draw 3 cards. That might be interesting. I'm debating between my second upgrade versus just drawing... You know what, I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put Nick Fury into play. This way I can stay in villain mode and get attacked and just have Nick Fury take the damage. So I'm putting Nick Fury out. I'm discarding these 4 other cards in order to pay for them, using the resources on the bottom right. And for my ability that I'm choosing, I think I'm going to go ahead and draw 3 cards for my ability. Which I get another Nick Fury, and another Nick Fury, and a Wakanda Forever. So, these 2 are not helpful. I may end up just keeping these. That was a bit of a dead draw. Oh, you know what? I made a mistake. I should have... I'm not going to backtrack it. I'm going to live with it. But what I should have done is I should have removed 2 threat from this scheme. That would have been the right move to go with. But in the meantime, I'm going to discard Nick Fury to pay for Wakanda Forever. Let me first flip to villain mode. And then I'm going to discard Nick Fury to pay for Wakanda Forever, resolving my Black Panther events, and I'm going to remove 2 threat because this is the final step in the sequence. So I'm using Tactical Genius and removing 2 threat from this scheme, the breaking and taking side scheme. Okay, so we're going to go ahead with that. Then Black Panther, because we want to get this out, otherwise we're going to be drawing an extra encounter card every round. We're going to have Black Panther go ahead and tap to attack and remove the final threat from that scheme, which means this can now go into the villain discard pile. And we have 1 scheme down. This, by the way, should be on the other side. Okay, that's great, excellent. We're going to hold on to Nick Fury, and then we're going to end our turn, drawing up to our hand size, which is now 5 because we are in Black Panther mode. Whoops. So, we now have lead from the front, Maria Hill, energy, and strength. Great. Rhino's going to go ahead and take his turn. Because we are in play, he's going to attack us, dealing 3 damage plus whatever's on this card, which is going to be an additional 1. So he's going to go ahead and deal 4 damage. Because Nick Fury leaves play at the end of combat, we're just going to have him take that, which was part of the reason we chose Nick Fury. Okay, excellent. Then we're going to assign an encounter card, and this is when revealed. Reveal the top card of the encounter deck. Well, that's... Oh, Surge. Oh my gosh, so we get 2. Okay, this is for that part of the expert mode, so we're drawing 2 cards. That's not a great start. Shadow of the Past. Reveal your set-aside Nemesis cards. That was quick. I've never had that happen this quickly. Reveal your set-aside Nemesis. Killmonger is now in play. Not a great start. And we're going to have to shuffle his Reveal your set-aside Nemesis side scheme, put it into play, and then shuffle those cards up. Okay. So, our Nemesis is now in play. I've never had that happen that quickly. Honestly, I've played this game 8 to 10 times, and so far I think I've only had the Nemesis come in twice. This will be my 3rd time. Okay, excellent. So Shadow of the Past goes away, but we're still assigning 1 more encounter card because we actually just have 2 more encounter cards in that last one. And we have another scheme. This is not looking good for us. Again, if I miss anything, let me know. The pressure of doing a video and having to worry about the time and going fast, I don't slow you guys down, means I might miss things. Discard cards. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Okay, discard cards from the encounter deck until a Masters of Minion Evil is discarded. Okay, well that was quick. So, hopefully this is all fitting the player. I'm going to move these cards back a bit, but hopefully you can see everything. You know, maybe I'll just move everything up a bit. I'm just running out of space with all these schemes here. Okay, that should all fit into the camera still. And we're going to have a row for these to be assigned to me now. Excellent, so we now have 2 minions assigned, which is not looking great for us. We're going to have to deal with these quickly, and really this is one of the worst starts I've had to a game. Okay, in any case, it is now our turn. Again, we are going to go ahead and we have lead from the front, which is not as helpful as I would like, but it might be useful. Or we can deal with Nick Fury again, which I think is important given the fact that we have no... Yeah, we're going to discard both these master resources to put Nick Fury into play. Nick Fury... oh, 1 second, I did this wrong. Sorry. Masters of Evil Minion. Not... Okay, I just looked for the Masters of Evil set. I apologize, I'm backtracking a bit. I was supposed to draw Masters of Evil Minion, and I didn't get one. Okay, nope. Masters of Evil Minion. Okay, Melter is now in play. This is not good. These guys are tough to beat. They're easier if you have them late game when you're all powered up, but early game they're a little tough. So Killmonger can't take damage from my upgrades, my Black Panther upgrades, and Melter has the engaged player must defend against his attacks with an ally if able, which works great because I have Nick Fury, so I'm not worried about that. I am worried about taking these guys out, which is more of a problem. So I already put Nick Fury into play. He can deal 4 damage to an enemy, which might be the way to go. I'm not sure actually. We have the threat from the scheme. I'm really worried about these schemes dealing with me. Honestly, there's just a lot going on here, and this is not really working out well for me. I think I'm going to go ahead and have him deal 4 damage to an enemy, because if I deal 4 damage to one of these guys, then when they attack, he will be able to retaliate and deal 1 damage back. It's going to be a very dangerous turn, but let's see how it plays out. So, I'm putting Nick Fury into play. I'm assigning 4 damage to Killmonger. Since Melter's not going to attack me, he's going to attack Nick Fury, if able. Then, actually, Nick Fury, he actually might not, but I'm going to have him do Killmonger either way. Okay. Now I'm rethinking this. Killmonger does less damage. This is tough, because Rhino's going to kill Nick Fury, probably. Yeah, I'm going to do it to Melter. Okay, so, then we're going to do that. Then I'm going to do lead from the front. Actually, I can't, because it costs 2, which is a problem. So I can't do what I wanted to there. That is unfortunate. I don't see a way around it. We're just going to hold these cards for later. And in the meantime, we're going to have Nick Fury deal 2 damage to this scheme over here. So we get 1 fewer encounter card coming at me. And then we're going to deal another 2 from Black Panther to this scheme, taking that out of play. So these guys are all out of play, which is a good thing. What we're going to do next, and by the way, I realized I forgot to put a scheme on this guy when it was the villain's turn, so we're going to put that up there. And now from there, we're going to go ahead and end our turn. And like I said, this is really, really not looking good for this game so far. Okay, then I'm going to draw up to my maximum hand size, Mockingbird, Inspired, and Vibranium. The Vibranium will be helpful. In the meantime, it is the villain's turn. We're going to start by anteing up 1 scheme on the main scheme. Then we're going to have Rhino attack. We're going to have him probably deal his damage to Nick Fury. We're going to have attack Nick Fury, and he gets nothing extra, but nonetheless, Nick Fury still dies because he takes 3 damage from his attack. We're then going to have Melter attack me for 3, and Killmonger attack me for 2. That's going to be a total of 5 damage, so I'm going to rotate my life dial down from 11 to 6. And then we're going to deal retaliation to Melter, killing him. And we're going to put retaliate on Killmonger, putting 1 damage on Killmonger. So a little bit more in control, but not great still. The problem is we still have this Usurp the Throne in play, so we're going to be anteing up 2 cards against me from those guys. So the first one we have is Treasury. When revealed on Hero, Rhino attacks you. Not great, really not great, because we're only at 6 health. And we're going to go ahead and deal, fortunately, no extra damage, so just 3. And Rhino's going to take 1 retaliate damage, but I am now down to 3 health. Yeah, this might be the fastest playthrough video ever, guys. Okay, we're going to deal 1 more card, and that's going to be Hydra Mercenary, Guard. Okay, so we need to move these cards out of the way. but we now have a guard minion in play. Honestly, a guard minion I'm not too worried about. At this point, I'm heavily on the defensive anyway, so any minion that does less damage is a good thing as far as I'm concerned. Okay, time to play this out. So it's our turn again. Did I miss anything? No, we did there. We did attack. They all attacked. Yep, we're good. Okay, it's our turn again. I'm almost certainly going to be ending this turn in hero mode because I don't see a way around it. But in the meantime, is there a way to get 5? No, there's no way to get all these in play. If I stun people, I can afford to end in hero mode, possibly. Then you'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe. Okay, let's start with this. Let's start with putting, you know, I think I'm just going to do Mariah Hill. Oh my gosh, I'm so dead if I'm not careful here. Okay, we're going to do Mariah Hill in play. We're going to put her in play with Vibranium. That covers 2, and that gives me enough to draw a card, and not enough to do everything I want, unsurprisingly. Okay, so we're going to do Vibranium. Well, if I'm doing that, I may as well do Mockingbird. Mockingbird would be 3, and then I could put 1 and 1. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put, I'm going to use Vibranium and Mariah Hill to play for Mockingbird in play. And then we're going to put a stun card on Rhino, which will help us a little bit later. And then I'm going to discard Lead from the front to pay for Inspired, attaching that to Mockingbird, so she now has +1 thwart and +1 attack. And then with my thwart and attack, I'm going to take out 2 and 2 and kill Killmonger. So Killmonger is now out of play, 1 less thing to worry about. Then I'm going to switch to my alter ego, and this way we're not having to deal with that much. We're going to have to deal with no scheme from this guy, and we're going to have to deal with 1 scheme plus a card from that. We may still lose depending on what comes out, but we'll see how it plays out. That's my turn. I'm going to end my turn, rotate these guys back. We still have a guard engaged with us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get to our 6 cards because we're in Black Panther mode. We're in alter ego mode. Okay, how are we doing in time here? We're 12 minutes into the video. Okie dokes. So, we now have Mockingbird again, Hawkeye, Get Ready. Get Ready is really useful, okay. Wakanda Forever, which is not so useful right now, but might be, we'll see. Okay, we'll play this out. Villain's going to ante up. Because he's in scheme mode, he's going to draw a card and scheme, and fortunately does nothing. This is awesome. We're really getting lucky with these guys. Okay, so we're going to put 1 scheme alone on that. So we are still safe. We're still away from the 3 more scheme that it takes to lose the game. And then, sadly, this guy's not going to do anything because he's 0 scheme, but we are going to assign 2 cards again. When revealed, the villain schemes. Oh my gosh, this is not good. Okay, boost, deal 1 damage to each hero. So we take 1 damage. Okay, forced interrupt. No, that's nothing. Okay, boost, deal 1 damage. Okay, great. But we deal another scheme, and then 1 more treachery card. Attached to Rhino. Oh boy, this is not good. When any amount of damage will be dealt to Rhino, place it here instead. Then if there's at least 5 damage, discard the armored suit. So that's not great, but I will live with it. Okay, so here we are. I think we have to go back to our... even though I'm down to 2 health, I just don't think I can afford to. Fortunately, he's stunned, so that's a good thing. But in the meantime, what do we want to do is always the question. Okay, Hawkeye is helpful, but not as helpful as I would like right now. I think I kind of want to get out... First Aid is a safe move. Safe, safe, safe. Okay, if we can get a Mockingbird, and a Get Ready, and a... Let's get a Lead from the front in play. So that's going to be a total of 5, which I don't have. So I definitely can't get both of those. If I just do Get Ready, Wakanda Forever. Okay, so if I do Lead from the front, if I play for that, it's just too expensive to get things done in this game. Okay, and I don't have any of my cards that help me. This is unfortunate. Unfortunate, I say. Okay, we have 2. We have a total of 6 resources, so the number of cards, 2, 1, 2, can't do that, can do that, can do that. Okay, it's not pretty, but it's going to happen. Okay, so I'm going to discard Mockingbird and Hawkeye to pay for the Lead from the front. Everyone I control gets +1 thwart, +1 attack, which will be somewhat helpful in getting rid of this all the scheme happening here. And then we're going to do First Aid. Nope, I'm doing this wrong. Then we're going to discard first aid to pay for Wakanda Forever, and we're just going to do get ready on its own. So we're going to do lead from the front. We now have +2 on everyone. I'm going to swap to my villain mode in case that wasn't clear. So these all have +1/+1. We're going to do attack with Black Panther to remove all scheme from here to get that danger out of play. Then we're going to follow that up with doing a Wakanda Forever to remove 2 scheme. And I paid for the Wakanda Forever already. We're moving 2 scheme from the main scheme because we gotta. Then I'm going to go ahead and do, this guy has 2 threat and 2 scheme. I guess we'll attack the Hydra Mercenary. It feels a little inefficient, but you know what? I think I'm going to attack the Hydra Mercenary for 2. So that does 2 damage to the Hydra Mercenary. I'm going to let the last damage be taken out when he attacks me by retaliation. Then I'm going to ready the ally, and then do it again. And that actually, I think, sorry, she has just 3, so there's no damage. This is all going to be all 3, because I forgot I have lead from the front in play. Then she's going to ready herself and do this against the break-in, because she now has 3 thwart, thanks to lead from the front and inspired. So we have a little bit more board control in play. Unfortunately, we are still going into the next round with, 2 health and not that much of an edge. So I'm going to stop the video for a second, and I'll be right back for round 2. Okay, here we are for round 2, or round 3 or 4, whatever it is. And we currently have Mockingbird in play with Inspired. We have lead from the front from last round, which we'll get rid of. And then I'm going to draw up to my hand size of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Honestly, this is not the worst way to go into round 2. We're definitely playing on the defensive. But okay, here we go. Helicarrier. That's going to help me, but it's going to take a lot to get into play. Oh boy, I hate this game. Okay, I like this game. I'm lying. Okay. 2 villain, 2 no, I don't know if I care about that right now. Okay, so the villain's turn is going to attack. We're going to ante up 1 scheme. Then he's going to try to attack us, but because he's stunned, he's unable to, which I love. Okay, in order to give myself a little bit more leeway, you know what? I'm actually just going to let them deal. I'm going to let him do his thing. Oh, sorry, I forgot to draw a card. That would be cheating. When revealed, hero. The villain attacks you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I don't know if there's any point stopping that video because it might be, oh no, still I have Mockingbird. So Mockingbird's going to take the damage, which really, really sucks, but better than losing, I guess. So Mockingbird is going to take a total of 5 damage and die, losing my cards. So we are definitely coming even closer to losing than I was a minute ago. This is really not going as well as one would like. It is now our turn, and we are definitely not doing well. Okay. We are going to try to get, do we want Mockingbird in play to stun him again, or do we want to play a defensive turn and prep for, we're going to get Helicarrier into play. I'm a little sick of not being able to do anything, so we're going to discard, we're going to keep Get Ready. I really like Get Ready, or should I keep Mockingbird? I think I'll keep Mockingbird and discard these 3 to pay for Helicarrier. Although, yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to put Helicarrier into play, which will give us a bit of an edge in being able to actually pay for stuff. And then I'm going to end my turn drawing, I didn't do anything with him yet, so I'm going to flip to his alter ego and recover for 4, going to 6 health, so we're not in danger of dying next second. Then we're going to refresh, draw up to my hand size of 6. We have Mansion, Wakanda Forever, Get Ready, Haymaker, and Ancestral Knowledge. Great, it is the villain's turn. The villain is going to scheme. First we're going to ante up 1 scheme, then the villain will scheme, dealing a total of 2 scheme. Okay, excellent. And then, okay, so we got caught off guard, which means we now need to discard an upgrade or support we control, which is not great because, well, this really is not great. We're going to go ahead and discard Tactical Genius. I think we need the Helicarrier to actually get some momentum going on these cards. Okay, so Tactical Genius is out, and then it is our turn again. Okay, again, playing very defensively. This guy's got us on the move. I've never played against Rhino so tough, but we got just too many things coming out early. Okay, do we have any allies? Yes, we have Mockingbird. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to just tap Helicarrier to pay Mockingbird for only 2. We're going to put a Wakanda Forever in there, and we're going to do a Haymaker because I'm really just not in the mood of being offensive just yet. So we now have Mockingbird in play. Mockingbird will stun Rhino, buying us a little bit of time. And we still have Get Ready, Ancestral Knowledge, and Avengers Mansion. I think I'll use Avengers Mansion to pay for Ancestral Knowledge. And then I'm going to look to my discard pile to pull 3 cards and shuffle them back in. And then I'll just go ahead and use Get Ready on Mockingbird in a second. So I'm going to tap Mockingbird to remove 1 scheme, and then tap Mockingbird again once I do Get Ready to remove another scheme or threat or whatever it is. Okay. Then T'Challa is going to flip to his alter ego side, or maybe not. Maybe I'll stay on this side. I could use the extra card and I'm not interested in dealing damage. Yes, I think I'll just tap to heal some more health. I think I'm going to be a little more defensive, get my health back up. Okay, and in the meantime I have to shuffle 3 cards from my discard back in. Those Wakanda's Forevers are useless. I do like the Mockingbirds, they are fun, but you know what, really? I actually want that, let's do a Mockingbird, where's my card that boosts her, an Inspired, and something, you know what, actually, I think I just need Vibranium and stuff. I'm going to do 2 Vibranium and an Avengers Mansion. I just need to get some momentum and some more cards and things entering play. So we're going to go with that. We're going to shuffle, I don't know why I'm shuffling this, this is my discard. We're going to shuffle these 3 cards. The nice part is because I have so few cards left in my main deck, I'm going to probably see those Vibraniums and the Mansion pretty soon. So I might be able to get those in play, hopefully give me a heads up as long as I can stay on the defensive. Okay, great. So that is done over here, and we are going to, what am I doing? We're going to draw our 6 cards and refresh everything. So 6 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we have a bunch of cards in play. None of my cards are really reactive, so I can just go straight to the villain's turn. It is what it is. And we're going to have the villain go ahead and start by anting a threat. Then the villain's going to draw a card and do 3 threat. Okay, now we're definitely not doing well. Okay, fortunately that was my Affairs of State card. Then we're going to engage with one of these. Ooh, and it's a side scheme, yay. Okay, putting 2 threat over here, and this needs to be dealt with, of course, right when we have 6, we get this first. So this is going to be another one of those playing catch-up turns. We did get 4 of these, so it's our turn now. We did get a bunch of advanced resources and whatnot, so we can afford everything in our hand, okay, so I'm going to start by playing Shuri as an ally. Okay, so we're going to do Shuri with, I guess, these 2, and Shuri's going to enter play. And we're going to search our deck for an upgrade card, and we have 4 damage. I think we might need the 4, well, I don't really have a choice. Okay, I'm going to shuffle this up. Okay. Then we're going to take the Panther Claws. We're going to pay for it using the Vibranium to put the Panther Claws in play, letting me do 4 damage to things, which is not all that useful. The Triskelion, do I care about the Triskelion right now? I think so, because I'm really being defensive, so I don't know. I'll go ahead and put the Triskelion in play in case it could be useful later. Discard a Wakanda Forever to do so. Putting that in play. I haven't even used my Helicarrier, so maybe I'll just go ahead and use my Helicarrier to play my Wakanda Forever for free, and that will let me do 4 damage to Rhino. Not that it's helpful, and the 4 damage will go towards his armored Rhino suit. Okay, excellent. We are good to go there, and we now need to deal with stuff. So she's going to flip, and then we're going to deal with taking off 4 threat because I don't see a way around it. So tap, 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 removing 4 threat, 1, 2 from this one, and 1, 2 from that one, buying us a minimal amount of breathing room. Just back up against the wall. Okay, we're going to draw to 5 cards because we are in Black Panther mode. Excellent. And then we're going to watch him do stuff to us. So he's fortunately stunned, which means this just leaves and nothing happens. We're doing a good job with those Mockingbirds. They really keep him in check. Here, of course, we have, ooh, nice. We got a Vibranium and our Avengers Mansion. Okay, so then we're going to deal 1 card to us, and it is this card. Masters of Evil, yay. After Tiger Shark attacks, give him a tough status. Ooh, boy. Okay, we want to try to take him out this turn then, and fortunately we have our health back up. So I'm going to go ahead, ooh, this is hard. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and discard both Vibraniums to put, these all be untapped. I'm discarding both Vibraniums to put our Avengers Mansion in play. Then I'm going to exhaust it to draw a card. Then I'm going to, ooh, the Golden City. That is a fun one. I like the Golden City a lot. Okay, I really want to get the Golden City out. Yeah, I think, again, it's all about building up so that we can actually get some momentum here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to discard Haymaker plus tap Helicarrier to put the Golden City in play. Maybe I'll use it this turn, maybe not. We'll see. These might be going off camera. No, they're still on camera. Okay, and then we're going to keep lead from the front, which will be helpful considering we have 3 people, but we'll keep it for next turn. Okay, then we have to do stuff. So now, I think I may end up using the Golden City this turn. I may not. No, I can't afford the scheme. Okay, we're going to have all 4 of them tap to remove... Ooh, 1 second. 4 of them would deal 4 damage to Tiger Shark, which is not enough to kill him. Definitely not enough to kill him. This is a problem. This is a problem. In hindsight, keeping that would have been helpful, but keeping the... Okay, it's all good. Okay, so because we can't kill Tiger Shark either way, we're going to go ahead and just deal 3 damage to 4 to the scheme. So we can get rid of all of these. Okay, we'll clear the scheme. Then I'm going to flip to hero mode, alter ego mode, and tap the Golden City to draw my last card, plus shuffle and draw 1 more. Okay, which does mean I'm going to assign a card to me, which may be a mistake. We'll find out in hindsight whether that was a mistake or not. Okay. Okie dokes. We are going to draw... Whoops, I drew this card, which shouldn't be here. Okay. Any others? Nope, we're good. Okay. We're going to draw 1 more card, and then we'll take a look at what we drew. But before we get to do that, we now get to assign us a threat card. Surge. After this card is revealed, we reveal an additional. When revealed, give the villain and each minion engaged with you a tough status card. I hate this game, I hate this game, I hate this game. Okay, then we're going to reveal another one. When revealed, alter ego. The villain, this card gains surge. Okay, so we can get rid of that. Put another card out. Alter ego. This card gains surge. Okay. Master plan. Place 4 threat on each side scheme. If there's no side schemes, discard cards until a side scheme is revealed, which I've never actually gotten that card. Okay, nothing, 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 and nothing. So we'll shuffle it up. Now I believe, if I recall correctly, when you shuffle the villain deck, nothing actually happens, just shuffling the villain deck. Okay, and let's try again. Nothing. This is going to be... Well, where are those side schemes? Jeez. There we go. Okay, charge. Nope, that's not a side scheme. I lied. Jeez. Here we go. That took forever. When revealed, discard cards until you get a Masters of Evil minion. Okay. Masters of Evil minion. Melter again. Look at that. We went through a whole chunk of the deck there. But we're going to go ahead and do that. This goes here. Masters of Evil minions in play. Again, defensive, defensive, defensive. Okay, that is our turn. We're now going to untap our stuff and then watch bad things happen to us. This is really not great. Okay, so we are in alter ego mode, which means scheming is going to happen. So we're going to first scheme with the main dude. Okay, and of course we're going to get another side scheme. Oh no, I lied, not a side scheme. So first we're going to ante up. Then we're going to put 4 scheme because we're looking at the bottom. So now it's 5 out of the 7, okay? Then we are going to, each of these guys are going to scheme, and we will lose the game. That is it. That is it. That's over. We drew 7 scheme, and we have now officially lost. I don't think there's anything I could have had in my hand. Let me draw up to 3. I don't think there's anything I could have had in my hand to help. Nope. Nothing I could have helped. I did realize, by the way, in hindsight, that these 3 cards I actually still had while it was my turn, but there's nothing I could have done with them. I already attacked the other ones, so this wouldn't have helped, this wouldn't have helped, and this I didn't have enough for. That is it. I have lost to Rhino, who I thought was going to be an easy, quicker villain, but I guess when you power them up with Masters of Evil and Expert mode, it's a little harder, plus the way the cards played out. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough of watching me lose to Rhino. Didn't even get to the 2nd level, and they're totally killing us. We'll try again another time, but thanks so much for watching. This video is brought to you by BoardGameCo, BoardGameCo.com. You can, if you like the content we produce, if you like our stuff, you want to support the channel, head on over to BoardGameCo.com, buy something, trade with us, you know, in some way engage with the business. Other than that, you can like this video, subscribe, watch another video, and again, always feedback is very, very welcome. I'm trying different content, constantly trying different things, so if you have any opinions or advice or feedback of what I can do to make it better, it's constantly appreciated. Thanks so much, and have a good one.